As September comes and goes, it can only mean one thing. It's student election time here at Darton State College. The candidates are excited, the Student Government Association is excited, but the students don't seem to feel the same way. But why?
I felt like they didn't put enough pressure on the students to vote. I haven't voted yet because I felt like my vote wasn't necessary or important. I didn't even know we were voting until they set up the booth in the Student Center.
But this is a common trend among the young demographic. Even in the presidential election, people from the age of 18 to 24 are considered the least likely to vote. But just how important is it for students to participate in SGA elections?
The voting process is essential in that students need to have a say in selecting the people who will represent them and their interest. And essentially that's what SGA does. They're the voice of the student.
As the students vote, they're deciding who will represent them and their interests. The committee that they elect will be in direct contact with the decision makers of Darton. There is an office on campus that's helped spread the word to students and helps make the campus as a whole more aware.
You know, our job is to essentially assist and provide as much support as we can for students to select their leaders. And essentially the Student Government Association, more precisely the Executive Council, is elected by students to represent students.
The numbers are in. This year, a total of 222 students voted in the election, which seems like a very small number, or maybe it's a reflection of how the young generation sees elections in general. Darton State College has over 6,000 students, but about 2,000 of them are online only, leaving the 4,000 as active on-campus students. 5.5% of the active student body participated this year. This number is almost identical to the 5.9 of the people aged 18 to 24 that participated in 2010 midterm elections at the national level. But some students say they would have voted if they knew.
I feel next year they could do a lot better with letting us know what's going on by maybe announcements in the Student Center or just maybe people walking around and telling you physically instead of handing out a bunch of flyers when you're trying to eat.
Campus Life Director Eric O'Kane says that whether it's for a concert on campus or for the election, it's difficult to reach each and every individual student.
As far as turnout rates, it's always a tough one to encourage, you know, as much as you can participation in anything. Our biggest job is by far getting the word out to students, and that's always the toughest thing is to let students know what's going on. You know, sometimes you can send 1,000 emails and you still get that one person who didn't get it or didn't read the signs or maybe we didn't get it to the right locations at the right time potentially.
The 2012-2013 student election went off without a hitch, but there's always room for improvement. So as the year goes on, the school can look forward to improvements that help reassure why it's so great to be a Cavalier. This is Shane Walters reporting.